Well, seems like we have some extreme heat warning coming for the Labor Day week. I know some people say it's so much hotter where they are, but I'm personally not used to like really hot weather like this. Funny enough, I can tolerate the cold a lot more than the extreme heat. Maybe that's just because that's what I'm used to, like from living here, like in the Vancouver area and all that. Actually, after that thought yesterday on how, like I said, with the warranty, like for the Mavic, how if I bought something from a night market, that's different in terms of expecting no warranty or whatever. So I thought today, actually I think it's the second last day for this night market in the Vancouver area in Chinatown. So I figured, why not? Let's visit it later on tonight. This one's not as big as the other one, like another city here is Richmond. But yeah, I guess I'll see how it is. I was reading your guys' comments too, and I felt a lot of them, they interrelated in many ways in terms of the whether or not I would have been better with things like the DJI Care refresh, or if they care about customer support. So I thought it'd be interesting to dive into that, because from what I've seen, actually, I wouldn't have been in a better situation overall, which I'll like explain. So I thought that would be kind of interesting. For the comment about having a credit card that gives you extended warranty, I actually have a credit card that's like that. I believe though one of the stipulation is it doesn't cover motorized stuff, and they actually specifically say things like airplanes and scooters and all that, so I would assume drones unfortunately isn't covered. So for the Care refresh, one of the interesting things is I read in the comment how, I guess from seeing like my videos and stuff, like you commented here saying like you guess you made the right decision in buying that warranty Care or whatever it's called. It kind of made me wonder actually, when most people see that or buy it, do you actually know what you were buying? Because I know for me, like when I hear extended warranty, my mindset is based on what I know an extended warranty is, but to my understanding, that's not how it actually works with this Care refresh. So I thought it'd be interesting to actually go over and why, like again, I personally don't think it would have made a difference with the situation right now overall. Alright, this is where it's supposed to happen. It's like a lot of time left. I'm gonna peek at this stuff since you guys probably never seen it before. Does it look like I'm in a completely different country? What's that?
There's also a duck right there. Yeah, I see. Look, it's huge. Catfish is big.
Imagine seeing that randomly in the lake. So as mentioned, I do check like their forums just to see if, like, you know, if I'm the only one having the issue, but for the most part it seems like the issue just comes up over and over again about the gimbal. So this one actually kind of interests me. It said here, need help from DJI representative. And from what I gather, this guy sent it in because he said there was something wrong with his Mavic. For some reason, the IMU calibration and compass, it just wasn't, I guess, working. Everything always went into ATTI mode and all that. So he basically sent it in for repair. And this guy actually had the Care refresh. And in this guy's situation, he was surprised because when he sent it in, they gave him an invoice saying, what is this, gimbal arm module needs like repair and all that. So it made me think how this is either one, for example, like again, they don't really look at it when they send it in. There's just an immediate, okay, whatever this, charge this. And two, is there just so much of the problem with the gimbal when you bring it in, it just goes, another one, guys. Basically just like send a generic response. And again, according to this guy, there was nothing wrong with the gimbal or anything. But what caught my interest in this particular post is because, again, with the idea of, hey, like, you know, the Care refresh, everything would have been okay, or that is like the warranty. Like, because it kind of confused me because it says here he was given an invoice. And my first reaction is, why are they invoicing you? You have the Care refresh, isn't that covered with the warranty? So that's why it made me kind of wonder, like with the comment like on the vlog, the video yesterday, saying, oh, you guess you made the right choice buying that. It makes me wonder, do you actually know how the warranty works in here? It made me want to research it too. So I was trying to think back for when I first got the Mavic Pro, like what was my perception of this warranty and this Care refresh in general. To start off, generally speaking, when a manufacturer says 1 year warranty on a product, I assume just like buying a computer or anything like that, that means parts and labors unless specified otherwise. So just like a computer, if you said for some odd reason, okay, that computer is covered for 1 year, but you think that graphics card's only good for, I don't know, 60 days or something like that for whatever reason, even if that graphics card dies and you have to pay for the graphics card individually, like the whole cover of the warranty should still be true for the whole computer. It doesn't matter if for some reason that video card goes sour or whatever. I mean, the first thing it says, rapid support. So again, that fits what I assume this warranty or care refresh is. You get, you know, faster service. Makes sense. You run like a commercial business, for example, you need this thing back right away, don't want to wait, pay for it. Makes sense to me. VIP phone service. Again, makes sense to me. And then the slide, for example, it says like covers like water damage, comprehensive protection and everything like that. So again, it made me think this is more for people like if you fly it crazy, you crash it, you're covered, ease of mind. So again, like there, my perception is extended coverage and faster service. But that shouldn't mean like the aircraft has zero warranty, which again, that makes absolutely no sense. So now let's think of it from a financial point of view. Again, like my assumption, and that's what I'm curious about, like other people when they say, oh, I wish I bought this. I assume just based on what I know of warranties, like for anything else, if you paid $99, it's covered. You don't have to worry about any extra charges. But again, when you read like that guy's forum comments saying he got an invoice and that he was suggested he should use his care refresh, I'm like, what? You're paying more money even though you have like this warranty or refresh? Yeah, I mean, according to this, basically the care refresh would give you like say a brand new unit for the first time where you only need to pay $79. So realistically, when you buy that, you're not actually covered like completely. You pay first $99 for the 1 year coverage. It's not 1 year on top of the 1 year, which makes it 2 years. You're still within 1 year, but it gives you the ability to replace like the aircraft, I guess, quickly with a faster service. So you have to pay money still, even when you pay like the warranty. So like in that guy's situation, if for some reason he's not fighting it and he just agrees to it, like, okay, I'll pay you, even though he's like, hey, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with the gimbal. So initially you'd pay $99 US for the 1 year plan, and then you'd have to pay $79 to get them to replace it. I mean, it says here for DJI Care Refresh Mavic Pro, the first time replacement fee is $79, and then the second time replacement fee is $129. So think of it for my situation, there is actually absolutely no difference if you think about it if I had this for the most part. Because I bought this during the time when it first came out. It's almost expired already, the whole year. So actually there's no difference with the amount of time they're taking right now. My care refresh would have been dead anyways, and they're charging me basically, or trying to charge me almost the same amount of money, which I think should be covered in a 1 year warranty. You could argue like the gimbal stuff, but the labor, that doesn't make sense. Does that mean that thing has absolutely no value? No, I mean, I can imagine just based on how the plan's written and you're replacing the unit and everything like that, if someone wants to fly it in sports mode with like comfort, knowing that if they crash it like crazy, the gimbal snaps in half, the props and arms break and everything, like I can imagine that being like what, a $400 to $500 repair bill. It's like in that sense, it's a bargain. You should buy that, and I can see how it works from a company's point of view because they can at least salvage some parts and reuse it, I suppose. Like it makes sense like for everyone in that case who wants to fly it that way. But for me, for a person who flies it like cinematically, like really slow in a safe way, like I just don't see the benefit of it, like for the most part. Like even now, like I said, again, financially it's almost the same thing. Even if it turned out like they covered me like every single way, I'm actually still technically paying the same thing because it's not a warranty like how most of us, I would assume, understand how like an extended warranty works. You're still actually paying more on top of the actual warranty. And like in this case, if the guy sent it back and they said, yeah, don't worry, you're covered, technically he would have been covered just because it'd be under, I guess, the original warranty plan or whatever. So like either way, with or without the plan, he would have been covered if they said so. Like say gimbal was within 3 months, it doesn't matter if you had that refresh or not. If anything, it was more about expedited service. That makes sense. Again, the reason why I'm curious is because of the comment where people like get the comment of, man, I'm glad I bought this because I'm wondering if you generally knew like that's how the way it worked, that you actually still have to pay anyways. Actually thinking way back too, for those of you who watched it then, the person that crashed the Mavic Pro, he actually had the DJI care plan. Like his, the arm of the drone was completely snapped. And he actually said he has the care, but he ended up not using the service, like paying the fee, because he said he'd rather just save it for something more drastic, like if he actually broke the whole aircraft. So in that case, he actually just separately paid for the repair bill for like the small arm because it made more sense to him. So again, like the warranty in general, like that care doesn't actually cover you 100%. Like that's it, I can be carefree. You still have to pay eventually. Guess people don't care about traffic lights down here. And thank you for your guys' support as usual. It makes me wonder again, for me doing all this, hopefully they will change. I mean, it makes me think something about customer service. I can read this little quote from an article. It says, vocal customers can be an absolute wealth of knowledge. These vocal customers tend to analyze and nitpick every encounter or product error they have with your company. This information is gold. How many surveys, beta tester, phone calls, and customer panels would it take to uncover all the nuances they bring to the surface without you having to ask? That's why I said before, I was even joking, I should be charging you money like DJI for all my secret shopper documentation stuff. And then there's a point of saying, oftentimes vocal customers don't demand fixes at a very moment. They want to know that you listen, that you care, and that you're actually doing something with the information they're giving you. Chances are, if you pay attention and follow up with them on a resolution, their attitude will not only change for the better, but they'll start passing along more positive feedback too. Very accurate, like in many ways. So hopefully they're actually improving and they'll actually take care of this stuff to realize like something is wrong with that. For that many people to have this many issues, I mean, time to take some kind of, accountability with the company when people like me are actively telling you everything that's wrong with the support process and something's wrong with the gimbal and all that. The setup begins. I still have time. Let's go in here and check it out. Actually already past the start of time, but I guess since there's too much sunlight, they figured no one's going to be here anyway, so they're going to wait a little later.
Hello， 接下来是一首《人生就是戏》，是一首播音的曲，希望大家喜欢啊。
Like I said, for night market stuff, I would expect paying for it and not expecting any type of warranty usually. Not to say there aren't good things, but it's just the expectation. That's what I would expect usually. Final sale, that's it.
Tow the car away. So come back and get your car in 5 minutes. Otherwise your car will be gone. Thank you.
Somebody parked there and get towed away. That's hilarious.
我哋而家咧準備唱一首叫《東南西北風》。
Talking about this car, I guess. 'There's the culprit.
วันเกิด
So this is the last week.
ความวันของเสาสิ่งที่ไม่ของเสาเพราะสิ่งไม่ยังหอมหอมที่เป็น
There's probably more to see when it first started, but yeah, at least get to see what it's kind of like. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but that's a skunk. Oh, anyways, time to head back. See you guys later.